Wembley Stadium. It's the non-League Cup final there, the FA Challenge Trophy, and it's between Barnet and Stafford Rangers. As usual at Wembley, we have the pre-match preliminaries, and our commentator in the stadium yesterday, Gerald Sinstadt.
And now the presentation of the teams to Sir Stanley Rouse, the president of FIFA. Jimmy Lai, the Barnet club captain, introducing his players. And now Sir Stanley goes down the line of Stafford Rangers players, escorted by their skipper, Graham Chadwick. This Barnet side, chosen from a part-time staff of 14 professionals and 1 amateur, including 3 former Arsenal players. One of them in goal, Jack McClelland, who got 6 full caps for Northern Ireland, but never played here for his country. Gordon Perry played 11 First Division games for Arsenal and then moved on to Orient, had a spell also in America. And Jerry Ward still holds the record as the youngest ever first-team player for Arsenal. He turned out for them when he was 16, came here to play for England schoolboys 21 years ago. The Stafford Rangers side, pretty much as expected, just one slight surprise at left back. The average age of this side, only 25, and only one of the side, Jim Sargent, has not been on the books of a league club. Ray Williams, the leading scorer with 41 goals, hat-tricks in the quarter-final and semi-final, and another one here today would give him the club's scoring record, which has stood for 45 years. So it's Barnet kicking off, and very clearly showing us their tactical lineup with only 3 men forward, Powell, Flatt and Eason. And that was Flatt dispossessed by Williams. And this is Mike Cullerton, Stafford Rangers in the black and white stripes, Barnet in their old gold shirts, goalkeeper Jack McClelland. Flatt under this, but a good header by Aston, and the foul given by the referee, Mr. Pat Partridge from Middlesbrough. Pat Partridge, who's taken a lot of big games lately. The 7 now is Powell for Barnet. 2 men in the middle, and a lot of defenders there for Stafford, but they were not very well organised. There'll be a lot of nerves in these opening minutes. This is a very big occasion for these men. And no flag for offside, although Rangers were streaming out trying to catch Barnet. As it happened, there was no danger. Sargent to Chadwick. Well taken on his chest by Bailey. Williams at the back of the box there, and he's got his header in. Ray Williams making the first real thrust at goal from either side. Didn't really test McClelland. That was a good interception by Machin, getting round his man. Ward penalised. Stan Aston. Well controlled by Jenkins. Flatt giving it back. Put Jenkins into real trouble, and now this is Bailey. And that hit his own centre forward, Williams. Dickie Hume for Barnet, the former Millwall player. Well kept in. No, it wasn't, in fact. Slipped over the line. Terry Jones had a few games in the First Division with Stoke City. Just 3 men and 7 defenders. And still Stafford get the header. It's Cullerton's header. Jerry Ward with the throw-in. Tried to put it into the path of Powell and has succeeded. And Powell now going for goal. A yard outside that trip. certainly all the territorial advantage, and the midfield dominance has been mostly with Stafford so far, but when Barnet have broken 2 or 3 times, Stafford have resorted to trips to stop them. Number 11 placing this is Dickie Plume. 4 men in the wall, and Alexic off his line, but the wall did its job. Only 20, this goalkeeper. Sargent, Plume for Barnet, and Sargent back in again. Williams in pursuit, Embry going out to cover him. Bailey has gone into the middle for Stafford. This is Cullerton. Good cross. Goalkeeper got his fingertips to it, but he didn't know a great deal more than that. Stafford playing basically with 4 men in midfield and winning the ball a lot there. Sargent has gone forward. This is Williams in possession to Sargent. Bailey was on his wrong foot, but they are getting round the flanks of this Barnet defence. Ferry's header, Chapman on for Stafford to Williams. Foul. And it looks as though he might have the legs of Clayton. Flat shot blocked. But Stafford for a moment off balance here. Plume pulled back for Ward. And that's Barnet's first shot after 26 minutes from Jerry Ward. Aston. Foul, seeing a lot of the ball. Jenkins. Flat to Ward. Good ball this time, out to Plume. Eason is in the middle, the only Barnet forward in the area. They don't get men forward quickly enough. Can Eason do it on his own? Very nearly did, my word, Alexic made a good save then. Very fine save indeed by Alexic. Two-handed catch. Williams to Cullerton, and Williams going on for the return. McClelland has come and hasn't got it, and he's fouled Williams. Subject of some slight dispute in the Barnet defence, that incident. It certainly didn't look particularly well organised when it really came to the crunch. Number 10 there is Bailey. McClelland organising the defence in front of him. Got away to Plume. Eason has lost it out of play. The Stafford supporters wanting to pick their side up a bit. They haven't seen much of them in attack lately. Williams took that very calmly. Good header by Lai when it was needed. Aston forward. Ferry calling out McClelland. Cullerton. Williams, and he's away again, and now he's got a run on goal. This is dangerous. He was so close. Just give him the ball and a bit of green grass and he really motors. Clayton finding Bailey. Williams retreating to the back of the box. Ferry's cool clearance to Powell. Flat beaten in the tackle. Aston to Jones. Stafford winding themselves up here just before half-time. Testing McClelland, but he's been equal to all those. Plume. Eason. Didn't quite find Platt, or was it handball? No, he's given it the other way for a little elbow. As though we might need the trainer for Stan Aston. Yes, Mr. Partridge says to bring him on. So Aston is okay again, and we'll start with this free kick. We're now a minute into injury time in this first half, and Mr. Partridge says a minute is enough, and so they go in at half-time level, a game that has largely been conducted in midfield, where Stafford Rangers certainly had the better of it for most of the opening spell of the half, with little Jimmy Sargent being particularly outstanding, forcing Barnet to pull men back into midfield, where Powell got through a lot of work for them. On the whole, though, pretty even, with Barnet coming back into it in the later stages. So it's Stafford Rangers in the black and white stripes who kick off. 45 minutes ahead, and if they're still level, the possibility of extra time after that. And it could yet turn into a test of the fittest. Barnet have played 60 competitive games already this season. Cullerton playing one through the middle for Bailey. Laid off for Chapman. And McClelland body right behind it all the way. Jones to Bailey. Williams in the middle. Gone for a corner. Well, that looked over the line to me. Jones, Bailey through the middle, Williams out on the wing. That's the ball for Williams, and it was a little too hard. He couldn't take it as it passed him. Sargent again. Tried to play it inside the defence for Williams to run round on, and again it was too hard. It was in fact Jones the winger. Mr. Partridge spotting something there. Wins a free kick for Stafford. A bit of a needle going on between Plume and Sargent. Cool down now. And that's a corner won by Cullerton. Jones coming across to take it. Terry Jones, who owns a ladies' hairdressing salon in Stoke. So 2 men on the line as the corner comes over, and McClelland coming out, forced to punch for once, but does that just as well as he catches. And Ward puts Powell away with an acre of space ahead of him and a retreating defence. Eason was free on the left. Ward. Lie. Forward to Powell, who was offside. 2/3 of this game gone then, and still 0-0. And Wembley, a place where many a game has been won and lost by a mistake. It'd be sad if either of these sides should lose on that basis. Now Williams, still going. Good positioning by McClellan. Cullerton. Good play by Cullerton. Bailey available for the short pass. Chapman moving into the middle with Williams. This is Chapman. Sargent, Chapman again, flicking it up for Cullerton. Chadwick. Chapman. For Jones. Bit of urgency creeping into Stafford's game again. Jones running at lie, and the shot was half blocked, and it'll be cleared by Ferry. Again to play a free kick up onto the edge of that Barnet penalty area, and again it's Ferry who gets in with the header, and again it's Bailey who is penalised for fouling him as he went up, and so it's a free kick to Barnet. Chadwick's header, Sargent getting in and getting up very quickly to take the return. Unlucky to hit Cullerton on the heels, but got the rebound he deserved. Well, that's testing lie. Jones made a lot of ground, and now Williams in the middle. Come to Bailey for Williams, and he's got it! He only needed a sniff! Deserved the goal and scored it. Ray Williams put Stafford Rangers 1-0 in front. 21 minutes of the second half gone. A very good goal indeed. Started by Cullerton, played right out wide to Jones, who did well to keep it in play. The cross finding the head of Bailey, and it really was only a glimpse of the ball that Williams needed to smack it past McClellan and put Stafford Rangers in front. This may force Barnet to throw more men forward, and we could now have a much better game, or certainly a more lively game. There's been a lot of stifling going on in midfield. That looked dangerously like handball. King to Plume. Plume with a chance to shoot, and well covered by Alexik again. This is suddenly a different game of football. Play restarts with a free kick to Stafford. Cullerton for Bailey. Cullerton to take the throw in. Williams. Jenkins, and losing it to Cullerton, cross to Bailey, Cullerton in again! The initial mistake was made by the Barnet defence when they gave the ball back to Cullerton, but when he played it to Bailey, Bailey shielded it so craftily that when Cullerton came in for the return, McClellan can hardly have seen him or the ball coming. 2-0 now, and the game very securely in Stafford's grasp, with 17 minutes to go. Embry. lie. And the people who made the long journey feeling it worthwhile, a few Barnet spies in among them, but basically that's the Stafford end. And now there's a man down, coming slowly to his feet. Bailey. What an unselfish player this is. Works so hard for his colleagues. Jones. And that's dangerous. In from Williams. Williams' second goal. And he's hurt. And there's also a Barnet player down injured who I think might be Ferry. But the game now absolutely sewn up. The cross coming over from the move started by Bailey, out to Jones. Jones's cross banged into the net by Williams, who's now down needing some treatment. But what that goal does is equals a 45-year-old scoring record for Stafford Rangers. One more here would really be quite something for this man, who has scored hat-tricks in the semi-final and in the quarter-final. Bailey to Williams. Chapman going through the middle. And he's got in there. And it's just gone past. McClellan caught off his line. Chapman and Ward challenging for the ball together, and it almost spun into an empty net. Nipping out smartly to save the corner. Aston. Clayton. Chapman. Oh, beautiful play by Chapman. The shot blocked by Plume. Cullerton. Stafford Rangers prepared to show us now just how good a side they are. They're lying second at the moment in the Northern Premier League, with games in hand over Boston United. This could be a great season for them. A remarkable achievement by a club which 6 years ago, when England were winning the World Cup on this pitch, Stafford Rangers were on the verge of bankruptcy, playing in the Cheshire League and struggling. Flat cross for Alexic. Williams. Bailey. And Bailey is away. Jenkins struggling to get back with him and succeeding, but not clearing the ball cleanly. Cullerton. For Chapman. And now for Sargent with a shot on here. He let it run too far away from him. He was seeing the ball in the back of the net before he hit it. Foul for Barnet. Flat. Everybody streaming forward for Barnet now. This is Nye, their skipper, trying to show his forwards the way. Williams drags himself back into the fray. Half a minute plus injury time left. Stafford Rangers are going to take the FA Trophy back to the Midlands, where it went with Telford last year. Something of a salutary experience this for the Southern League, which likes to think of itself as the most powerful league outside the Football League in this country, and hasn't yet provided a winner for this competition. Jones with the corner. And this could be number 4. No, the whistle had gone. Bailey was hunting there. Crowd now trying to jolly along Mr. Partridge to blow his final whistle. And they've done the trick. It's all over. Stafford Rangers have become the 3rd winners of the FA Trophy, and Ray Williams, who has equalled their club scoring record with his 2 goals here today. Cullerton the 3rd, number 7 there in the black and white stripes. Stafford Rangers have beaten Barnet and beaten them deservedly by 3 goals to 0. The trophy, nearly 30 inches tall and weighing more than 11 pounds, has been in the FA's possession since 1905, worth £750. It's a tired walk for So it's Graham Chadwick, who made his debut in First Division football for Manchester City against Manchester United. Probably never thought he'd see a day like this. Leading his team up now to take the FA Trophy from Sir Stanley Rice, the President of FIFA. And then he'll take it along to show it to the Stafford supporters. A fine leader of a very good side. Cullerton, the scorer of the 2nd goal, taking the base of the trophy. Stan Aston there, number 5, just going out of the picture. Alexic, who made 2 splendid saves when they really mattered. Jones, who played some very useful crosses from deep. And the 2-goal hero, Ray Williams. A special word for him from Sir Stanley. Little Jimmy Sargent, who did so well in the first half when Stafford needed to win the ball.